A hip new beat is emerging from the streets of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. It's a music phenomenon known as Bongo Flava, a mix of rap, hip-hop and rhythm and blues. The music often has a political and social message and is the best-selling pop music in East Africa today.
A new sound coming from the shores of the Indian Ocean is making waves throughout the region. Here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania's biggest city, Bongo Flava is the beat from the street and the rhythm of the times.
Bongo is a nickname for Tanzania. So when it say Bongo Flava, that means that something came from Tanzania.
The heavyweight.
So whether it's R&B, whether it's hip-hop, whether it's reggae, as far as it is in Swahili, that we call it Bongo Flava.
This East African musical fusion is proving a hit with the young generation.
I sell lots of CDs every day. Everyone is buying CDs, especially young people.
Amid a setting of American-style graffiti, young men in Dar es Salaam flock to open mic concerts where they all get a chance to perform. It may be in Swahili, but their influence is clearly from the hip-hop culture of America.
We were not interested in not only in the music, but also the way that people looks, and like the way they looks, we think maybe we look like them.
A change of government in the mid-1990s saw a move towards a more Western lifestyle after 3 decades of communism, and as the politics changed, so did the music.
Saleh Jabri, and I remember he translated 2 songs, was ISS Baby and LPP. He used the same melody, the same tone, the same style, but instead of using English, he was using Swahili.
The new openness also inspired many young artists to start coming up with their own ideas and expressing the reality of their situation.
And I remember like Mr. Too Proud, he came in 1994, the same time, and his lyrics, when you listen to him, was different. Now he was talking directly about government, he was talking about police, he was talking about police brutality, he was talking about distribution deals, he was talking about hardship life in the village, he was talking about religion.
This time of political change also saw the emergence of privately owned radio and television stations. These stations provided a platform for local artists seeking expression. Clouds FM is one such station, very popular with young Tanzanians. Fatima is one of its rising stars. She produces a weekly show on Bongo Flava music.
Nowadays, everybody's listening to Bongo music. Like you have seen, we have 3 hours show and strictly Bongo. So it's growing up and it's becoming something big.
Fatima's guest this week is Nakaya, a Bongo Flava artist. Her recent chart-topping song called Mr. Politician has won her fans across East Africa.
It was one of the most challenging singles for me to release, and not a lot of people were supporting the fact that I was trying to release this song.
Mr. Politician became an instant hit with its lyrics feeding into a Tanzanian youth fed up with unfulfilled promises from the government. Ironically, a few weeks after the song was released, the Tanzanian Prime Minister resigned following a political crisis.
So my song came out, and after a few weeks, that scandal happened. So it was right on point, I don't even have to explain that to a lot of Tanzanians because it was there on point. Am I lying? No. It's there. It's true. Look for yourself. I was on point.
Nakaya is recording her next hit in this modest studio. It's a converted shipment container. It may lack sophistication, but from such a makeshift studio comes an authentic voice of the young generation, which is what Bongo Flava is all about. And despite the hardships and the humble surroundings, Bongo Flava artists dream big.
I want to see a Bongo Flava artist doing the Billboard charts. I want to see a Bongo Flava artist being nominated for a Grammy.
But some music insiders are worried that Bongo Flava is starting to focus too much on materialism and is losing the very street edge that defined it.
So at the end of the day, it's kind of like the hip hop is kind of like losing the true essence. Like you talk about something which you don't have. You talk about, okay, I've been to the club. You're talking about having a nice life. You're talking about driving Mercedes, but you don't have even a bicycle. You know. So at the end of the day, it's like you're contradicting yourself. Don't imitate, don't emulate, don't fabricate. Just do your thing.